Hey guys, Todd here and welcome back to episode 4 of Surviving Mars. Today on Mars I want to be building another extractor for concrete, because the way the things are going, well, they're a bit slow. This is a low-grade concrete deposit, and that means that I'm really not mining that much from it. Sure enough, I'm already using the amplifier, but it's not enough. So I need to make my way over here, and in order to do that I'll either have to send over my command rover, the RC commander, or I'm gonna have to go with a drone command station. That's the preferred option in my case, but it's gonna chew pretty heavily into my supply of electronics. I am producing some of them. It is, however, not going particularly quick. Or rather, no, actually I'm not producing anything because I didn't have enough concrete left. That was what happened at the end of the previous episode.
Sector
and
scanned.
with a low amount of concrete over here, I'm also running into trouble with some dome buildings. So maybe what I'll do as an intermittent, let's say stopgap measures, just deploy another concrete miner over here. It's not going to be terribly productive, but at least it'll double the amount of concrete that I'm getting right now.
A colonist
We have
just
a
snapped.
mental breakdown. As for the colony's expansion plans, I don't need to expand that much at the moment. The things that are going quite well indeed. We have the research dome over here. Well, let's say research and general habitability dome. Over here, machine parts factory. Electronics factory is being built once the concrete is in. That's going to be the production dome for the electronics. And then over here I have the research lab, because this one is
research complete.
taking the benefits from both this research site and the other one. And ideally I would probably place down a Martian University over there once I actually have the amount of resources for it, because those things tend to be fairly expensive. Where were they? Here. 15 electronics, and they have a maintenance of 3. So that's going to be quite the investment. First I need this lab, the electronics factory. And let's assign some new research. I'm getting quite a lot of research per soul, but that's also due to 1,000 points in outsourcing. So it's not like this is going to continue forever. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so that part of the mission profile was done. Yep. That was the 100 sponsor research. The rest of it is just terraforming. Terraforming 25% temperature, 35% overall, and 60% water. So those things don't really get impacted by science too much. I mean, sure enough, things along these lines can help. Lake crafting, that's going to allow you to get more water. But right now it's not really a priority. I also got the Beyond Earth initiative, and this can get you some really interesting bonuses, so let's get that one done. And after that one's done once, I'll start to work on external fusion. And let's see, where was the other one? Down here, nuclear fusion. So that I can get my super power plants built, and making sure that I'm no longer reliant on solar power only. The International Mars mission is still offering food for metal. At the moment, it's alright. I'm not terribly tempted to go for it yet, but I do believe that I'm burning through quite a bit more food than I'm currently producing. So I'm probably going to take this one a little later, depending on how bad the situation is going to get. Now, second miner is operational. I'm also going to amplify this one. It's going to cost me 2 polymer, but that's fine, because there's a lot of polymers in store. So now production's up at 36. And once this thing gets upgraded, production's up at 40. And that should get me enough concrete to start working on the facilities. Power during the nighttime is not great. And that's with this dome having been turned off. So if I turn that dome on, I'm going to need another 15 power and another 10 power there. Already I have issues with nighttime power supply. There is a stored power of 1102, 1210. So during the day it actually helps quite well with the solar panels, but I might need to deploy a few more. Beyond Earth, trade rockets.
Initiative needs your help.
Oh great, they want my resources again. A rocket requesting supplies for the Rubicon Station mega project is headed towards Mars. Holy shit, they want 200 metal. Yeah, right. And you think I just have that lying around or something? That's not quite how that works. Let's turn this dome on. Of course, the hanging gardens immediately needs to get repaired. We've got a couple of people working at the electronics factory. Excellent. 21 people unemployed here. Yeah, we're gonna have to start transferring those people over. This is also a high priority dome. Yeah, it's because I had this slot over here. These apartments have malfunctioned, unfortunately. Let's open up a second slot here. Produce more electronics.
Anomaly analyzed.
Making sure that I can get those electronics used in the Martian facility, the Martian University at some point. Now let's create a ramp over here. Making sure that the drones can cross over. And I could do the same thing here. Or... no, the drone commander's in the way. Crap. So that's a no joy. They're gonna have to take one of these ramps and just drive around the dome or through it, which is another option. So in here and out there. Right, new techs.
More to the Baron and
Quite a lot of tech has already been unlocked. What I would like to get at some point is the medium dome to make sure that I can get a larger dome built and share facilities. As it is right now, these smaller domes, they all require their own space bar and their own facilities. With a medium dome or even a mega dome later on, that is going to be a lot easier to get done. Let's see, I still have 19 people unemployed. 13 people here. Well, in that case, I will set up a metal miner over here, making sure that I can use this deposit and probably fill up that rocket from the Rubicon station. Because if I can fill that up, maybe I can get a reward from them. At the moment I do have the metal, but my metals are also being used in the metal parts machine factory. So it's not like I can just keep sending off the metals for free. Look at that, 3.8 produced per day. Very nice, guys. I have 16 living spaces vacant at the moment. And I still need to make sure that this dome is going to stay happy. So let's put some dome services over there. A diner. And a grocer for the food production. Infirmary is not really required. But a spacebar would be handy. And concrete is steadily going up. Production 40, maintenance 5.1, and of course whatever I decide to build with my resources. The game is warning me that I have a low storage for food and machine parts. Machine parts could use a few more people. Hold on, we got 5 unemployed. Oh, I locked this one down, only for specialists. There we go. Alright, this one's operational, that one's operational. Spacebar is being built. Alright, well, I have the resources. Let's bring in that Rubicon rocket and load it up with 200 metal. This one is going to bring in a fair amount of metal. It's not stellar, it's 4.3 per day, but at least it's a constant supply of metals. And this is a good deposit at 693. So I'm not going to be as reliant on my transport rovers as I normally would be. Now, let's see. Over here, I was building a ramp. The extraction process is almost done. So there's a little bit left, and the next phase of the operation is going to be to just flatten the ramp. And that'll also unlock, whoops, the area up here. So I can probably deploy another sensor tower right down there in the middle, and make sure that I can get some good scans. Speaking of scans, I'm working on the last sector here. Let's get scans done on sectors where I actually have quite a lot of flat area. Because over here, I can scan sector A0, but it really doesn't help me that much. Because there's very, very little room for anything interesting. Either resources or anomalies.
Research complete.
Our contributions towards the Beyond Earth project have been received, and we have Reed Goddenberry's everlasting thanks on behalf of humanity's future.
You're welcome. I can get... We are given a choice to contribute research to a project of our liking next. Partially advancing progress in any of the following. Reducing cost of robotics tech can really stack up. 5% is not that much, but if I do it again, it's going to help quite a bit. So that was the project that I had researched. And I can do another section of research, but the price does go up by, I think, 10% every time. This one's being loaded up. Almost done. I just need one more metal. There we go. Rocket away. So now I'm actually quite able to help out with that new project of theirs. Or, well, several of their mega projects, in fact. 5.3 being produced. Very good. And I also have enough electronics to start expanding this way if I want to. Or to build a Martian University over here. And I think that that might be, at the moment, more interesting. Because the more specialists I have, the more likely I am to get the most out of my people. So, a Martian University over there.
The Beyond Earth initiative needs more materials for the completion of its various projects.
Okay. They need more stuff. We're being asked to pick a project we are willing to contribute resources to next. Each time we choose and send supplies towards a project, it will advance a certain amount towards completion. The Hydrogen-3 mining facility is going to be tasked with powering up all of humanity's activity in the solar system. Port Vesta. They're going to request electronics. Rubicon Station is pretty much a big shipyard. That's the one that I did the research for. Spring City. Farming. So this is going to get a lot of food production, probably. They'll request polymers for that. How much? 80 polymers. Okay. That's quite a bit. At the moment, I don't have that much. So they'll have to be a little patient, because I don't want to be giving them all of my polymers just yet. Because if I lose out on all my polymers, I'm going to have a problem with my own colony operations. Maintenance, for example. Martian University, almost fully funded. Just one more electronic and one more concrete. And then we're good to go. Here we go. It's always like the drones are conjuring it up. Like they're worshipping the building. Alright, Martian University. The Martian University is going to allow these students to apparently sit on the roof of the building and get trained in any of the fields that I currently require. At the moment, I need 28 engineers. That's mostly to staff factories like these. I need a couple of geologists and a few medics. And outside of that, everything has been fully staffed with just general people. Because grocers, space bars, diners, they only need standard specialists. Or, sorry, no specs. No specialists. Now, another set of apartment buildings would be handy to have. But the big question is, where? I could place it here. So just have another research lab over there. And then another apartment building. They might not all work in the same dome, but they'll just have to make do. Let's get another research lab built. And then also start working on a few more solar panels, because I have only 40 power redundant during the daytime. And up until the point where my nuclear fusion is going to come up... Oh, actually it's not that bad. This is going to take a bit of time to get done. The fusion reactor, it's 6300 research. That's going to be about 4.5 days. In the meanwhile, I do not want to run out of power.
Research complete.
That was the eternal fusion thing done. Now, how is the climate on Mars? Because I still cannot build herbs, can I? No, I still need more temperature. And I would also need seeds. No, I cannot build grass yet. 69 polymers at the moment out of the 80 requested by the Spring City trade rocket. I think that if it's a trade rocket, they would actually be giving me something in return, so it's mostly a donation rocket. Holy Dome. With a further expansion of the colony, there's a petition among our growing religious community to proclaim Mars a holy land. This is a sensitive subject that could stir some controversy in the colony. I'd say religion has no place on Mars. Comfort of all religious colonists is set to 0, and non-religious colonists get a morale boost.
There are Earthsick colonists.
Yep, those people did not like that. That was the religious people. Well, tough. Let's see. 3 unemployed. 2 vacant work slots. They are going down a bit. That's courtesy due of those Earthsick colonists. I'll just call in a rocket to make sure that they can actually leave. Because if they don't want to be here, they're just going to be a burden on my civilization. How expensive? Oof, that's pretty expensive. Power won't be an issue. I don't really need an RC dozer. Cs are always going to come in handy, especially later on. A few more electronics. And a few more polymers, so I can actually fully deal with the request from the Spring City trade rocket. Now, how's the water here? Oh, shit. I didn't pay attention to my water. And I'm going to be paying the price pretty soon. Because I only have 117 water left. I need more water. Urgently. There is 13,000 water down there. So I will need electronics to get over there. Otherwise, I'm going to have to use the RC Commander, at least temporarily. Can I build a pipe? No, uneven terrain. Oh, no, actually, I can make that work. Oh, that's excellent. That means that I can set up my water extractors here. So let's go with... Let's see, this is an average deposit. It's going to yield me a bit more water. One there, one there. Let's go with 4 of them. And I know that I'll not be using this vista because it's in a pretty unusual or pretty unhandy location. Where's my RC transport? Hold on, buddy. I need you over here. Urgent. Now, anything that requires water, I'm going to turn that off for the moment. So, all the hydroponics farms, all of my fuel refineries. I think that's the biggest culprits right now. I'm currently still producing a fair amount of water, but that's only going to last me a very low amount of days. So I have to be really careful here. Let's tie that into this pipe system. No. You're going to stay here with me. You're going to load up the metal that we have here. And I'm also going to have you load up machine parts. We're a bit low. Load up the machine parts. 4.5 is all that I got. And these things require how much? 2. Well, at least I'll be able to reuse the materials that are currently being exploited by these things. Here we go. Break it down, break it down, break it down. Fortunately, I have a bit of stored water. So that should last me through this transition period. At least that's the plan. Get over here, RC Commander. Couple of split power grids. Yep, that makes sense. We're getting a few machine parts back from that. There's the transport. And the commander is moving its way around that facility. I need you to just drop off everything here. So we're gonna need more.
Welcome back. I'm Panem Public Service Escalon, a nickname I got in my youth when I
Alright,
was a
off you
part
go.
of the public service revolution.
Time to get those
My
machine
home
parts.
country used to have serious restrictions on freedom of
Water
speech.
status.
When
716 remains.
other forces took control over the broadcasting channels.
I'm also
I
gonna need
fled to
quite a lot of
America,
concrete.
where some compatriots and I started up an underground news network, determined to supply our homeland with neutrally reported
Where are you,
news.
transport?
It was very successful and grew into today's public service network.
Oh crap, I
the least
offloaded all
corrupt
metal
network
over
on
here,
Earth.
but the metal is
And
only
now
being
for
used in the
some
pipes. Oh, not just in the pipes though. I'll also need power over here, of course. Let's go with, let's see what do I have available. Machine parts, concrete, yeah. Let's just go with a couple of wind turbines. No elevation bonus, unfortunately. I'm gonna reduce speed a little. Alright, load it up. Get the concrete.
Anomaly found.
Good enough, let's go. Alright, the butterfly is back, flapping its wings all the way over from Earth. And now it's going to bring in the resources that we need to get the colony going, or to keep the colony going. But more importantly,
Colonists are departing.
okay, there goes the religious bunch. More importantly also, to get that rocket supplied. The Spring City rocket. And we got 15 unemployeds. That really is a lot. I can open up another work shift here on the Martian University to get these guys trained up. Alright, the transport's here. Stop. Come on, get these things built. How much water do we have? 568. We'll also need to build power lines. A bit more. Into there. Didn't bring enough concrete. Off we go. Load up the concrete.
Anomaly
And
found.
get back over here. Fast is good. How's food? Food's doing quite well. I can turn this one around and have the rocket land over there. So that's going to be a pretty big hit to my polymer supply. But I'll live through that. 9 people unemployed still. Over here, we got 5 unemployeds. Oh, yeah. It's because of the farms are out of commission. So hydroponic farms. These require a little bit. Yeah. I'm also going to have to put a drone hub over there. Otherwise, it's all going to pile up over here with this stuff. Waste rock.
Great dust storm approaching.
Oh, lovely. There. That should be a nice storage area. Transport's back again. Just drop it all off.
Anomaly.
And the RC commander will sort it out. After you've done that, I'm going to have to get you over here again and load up electronics. Because without electronics, I'll not be able to build the drone commander. And we still need to build a section of pipes over here. Let's get you going. We have power. Ish. Not enough of it. These things are connected, they have power. What they lack is a place to send that power. Ah, Spring City project has advanced. Good.
The Beyond Earth initiative needs more materials
they
for
want
the
to harvest some
completion
more.
of its various projects.
Alright, let's see what they want for advanced resources. 30 polymer, 30 electronics, 30 machine parts. I'm probably going to keep that thing in orbit for quite a while, because I don't think I'll be able to supply that. And the transport's also going to need to hover up some metal. Oh, you stole all of the electronics, did you? That's a bit excessive. Dust storm coming in 3 sols and 3 hours. Water. I'm down to 266. Once this thing is built, I'm immediately going to get the RC commander to move over here and build the rest of the pipe. Absolute priority. Stop here.
Breakthrough discovered.
Wireless power. Recharge stations, service drones in a 3 hex instantly. Nice. Oh, we're losing out on metals again. Not enough. 5 out of 12, 6 out of 12. Go. Go, 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 go. That's electronics. And then loads metal. And get back here. How much water? 158.
No active research.
Nuclear fusion's done. Good. That'll fix my power supply. Alright then, what is next? Something that helps my colonists' efficiency. Security officers and medics have 10 performance when working in their specialty. Yes. Sanatorium, no. I think my colonists are plenty satisfied with the way things are going already. Let's just do the Beyond Earth initiative again. Making sure that I get another 10% discount on my, what's it called? Robotics research. Water, 134. Electronics are being dumped. Metals are being picked up. That will do. You don't need a ton of them. Just enough. These things require 5 power each. Oh, this one's generating 20. This group. So this is... No, it's actually, it's not enough. It's sort of enough. We still have a bit of concrete over there. And sort of half of a machine part. How much does the drone hub need? 3 power. Okay, so if I'm able to afford one more, I should be able to. Come on, you'll fit here somewhere.
Anomaly found.
Alright, nothing's done. Let's get over here. Need to build that pipe. Water, 10.3. We're going to be losing out on a bit of water. This thing's operational, so we now have enough power. But we're losing water. Come on. Get the pipe built. A few more sections. Quick. Where's the commander? Here's the commander. Build it. One section. Okay, done. I'm now restocking my water towers, and the colony is once again able to drink. That was quite close indeed, though. No more projects I can go on? Sanctuary. Just a bunch of resources. No, I got the colonists on here who want to go home. And I have some exports. So let's just send the butterfly home. Or, well... That's depending, I suppose, on how you see the definition of home. I have 47 seeds available. What do I need to get? Potato. No, actually, I don't want potatoes. The problem with potatoes is that they ruin your soil quality. You're gonna have to build that back up again. What's next? Cover crops? 7.5% water, 15% temperature. Not likely to happen anytime soon, that is. This one required 30 polymers, check. 30 machine parts, check. And 15 electronics. Yes, about that. Oh crap, I need food. Export, metal, get, food. I only have 2 food remaining. And since I powered down my farms to save water, I didn't pay attention to that. At least we won't have any shortage of water over here. Look at that. Yes, Europe, send me your food. Be quick about it, though. Otherwise, there might not be anybody left to eat it. Power cables do not suffer from power faults. Yes, please. And the next structure that I want to build is my nuclear fusion reactor. Or not so much nuclear fusion reactor. It requires 30 concrete, 15 polymer, and 15 electronics. Base production, 200 power. Should put that thing in line with the rest of the solar panels. 36, 41, 44, 7 food. Do we have any graduates yet? No, not yet.
Research complete.
Emergency training complete. Security officers and medics are now going to be more efficient. Speaking of my population, do we have anybody who has malicious intent? No, we have no renegades. Good. Here's the rocket from Europe. Give them metal. Give them all the metal that they want. And you're gonna go off and gather more materials. 9 out of 50 loaded. 11, 13, 14, 15, 16. Almost halfway through. Alright, so what do we scan all up here? Loads and loads and loads of water. A fair amount of metal as well. There's a nice vista up there. A couple of metal piles here and there. Not bad. And the RCO Explorer is checking out the scene and spotting any additional research that I might be able to do up there. That great dust storm is coming in though. Okay, we're offloading the food. It's running in from one crisis to the next here. Alright, let's upgrade this for a flat 10 polymer. It's going to operate at 150 efficiency, or 150 performance. Meaning that it's going to generate, what, 300 power, I think? And on top of that, it'll no longer require workers. Infinite power. That is, until a meteor decides to strike this building. And I lose it. Or I have to repair it. Leak. Yeah, that's why I want those infinite power, or those, what do you call them? Those super strong, what are they called? Cables. Jeez, was that so hard? Uh-oh. These things are all malfunctioning. That's bad news. That means I'm gonna have to bring the RC transport over again, which is currently mining. Need to get machine parts over there, and quick. Load it up. And drop it off. There we go. 264 power. 287. This thing is generating 300 power. Fusion reactor. How's the research? Almost done, and then comes the superior cables for 9,000. Good. And they can't break anymore either. Flat, solid research of 2,000 a day. That's very nice. Uh-oh, there goes the water. Please tell me that at least this thing maintains operational. No, it's going to deteriorate. Uh-oh. That means I'll also have to bring some electronics over.
Resources are low.
You don't need to bring all of them. Electronics. Here's one. You full? Oh, it's full. Okay. Unload a bit of metal. Yep, that will do. Load up. No, 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 no. Load up electronics. Go. Power is also going to go out. Potentially. There's another leak. Dust storm another 19 hours. I have to survive this mess. Just imagine being one of the domes and trying to look outside. You'd see, well, this, I guess. Nothing. Just dust. Dust and lots of it. Hold on, why? Where's the dust storm gone? Toggle UI. Are you gonna tell me that the dust storm disappears? Yeah, see, that's more like it. This is probably something that you would see. Nothing. Lots and lots of nothing. Come on, get that water online.
Sector scan.
Is the transport here yet? Yeah, it is. Okay, water minus 15. One's coming online. 2, 3, and 4. Excellent. It's going to sustain me for a while, but not indefinitely. Sabotage for Beyond Earth. The Eldrin base mining facility has been sabotaged. Great. It's a setback, but we'll have to adapt and adjust. Let's see. Build a universal depot here. So that I can dump my resources here. And that should keep the colony on this section of the map going. Off you go. Especially this thing. The drone hub needs to perform. It needs to stay online. Another leak over there. We're losing also on power over here. Okay. Even with a power leak, I'm still generating a lot more power than I currently need. I'm glad I finally got this thing done. The fusion reactor. We almost have enough temperature to start with the open farm. Because once I have 10%, I'll be able to start growing herbs, which means that my food production is going to go up quite a lot all of a sudden.
Anomaly found.
And I might also be able to get grass at that point. Yep. New anomaly spotted. What do we have? Discover new techs. Yes. Dust storm's clearing up. 1 hour left. How are we doing for jobs? Hold on, we got 7 homeless. We have 4 unemployed and 4 homeless? Huh. Like who? You're a youth, and a child. Okay. In that case, I guess I'm gonna have to set up an additional nursery. Because children are not supposed to just be walking around on the street. Not on my Mars colony. I know I still have this Aldrin base trade rocket on orbit, but it's not something I really want to prioritize. Oh, this is a bit of stuff that I don't even need anymore. Better make sure I get rid of it, because the more you have, the more can get broken. Europe is still offering food, but I can now get my open farm operational. I can even grow potatoes, but at the cost of soil quality. And since my soil quality at the moment is not that good, I'll just make sure that I can plant both. I can plant both. It will need water. Must be connected to a water producer. I believe it is. Because you have a pipe. The pipe goes here. The pipe ties into the main network. This pipe ties into the dome. And then through these things, the passages, I provide life support. But I guess the game doesn't like that.
Our contributions towards the Beyond Earth project.
Let's go for another
and we have
5%. Inactive work shift. Okay. Project Vesta has advanced. Europe is offering me a decent health, a decent boost in research, 2450 for 50 machine parts. That's not bad. But I actually want to advance the Aldrin-based trade rocket.
Anomaly found.
What do we have? Another breakthrough. Nice. Very nice. The hell? This thing is online. It says it must be connected to a water producer. There is water. What I can do is just amplify these a bit. It's going to cost me polymers, which I don't yet have. Like, I'm not actually bringing those over. So I'll just have to get the metal deployed over here. Then pick up a few polymers and bring those over to that section. Off you go. Just drop those off. Uh-oh. Oh, no. It's malfunctioned. Turn around. I need that thing online. Does this have... Oh, this has a lot of electronics. Pick up electronics. Good. Now we're going to head over here. And I also need the drone commander over there.
Breakthrough discovered.
Otherwise I cannot repair it. Project Phoenix. When a colonist dies, there's a 50% chance he or she is reconstructed as a youth with the same traits. Not bad. Not bad. I'm queuing up jet propulsion after this research to make sure that I can get the research that allows me to just quickly shift resources from one side of the planet, or at least within my area of operations, to the other. How's water? We have a bit of spare. Not too much though. Stop. Yeah, I'll... Ooh, I'm losing out on metal. I'm gonna need food. And then it's just gonna be down to the RC transport to go and get more. More metal, that is. Oh, and these things now require more power. Gotcha. In that case, solar panels here. Go and get me metal. Metal only, no polymers. There we are. Now we have enough power. I still don't have enough water? Really? Okay, amplify this one as well. And that one. Should have just enough polymers to get that done. Yeah, but not enough power. We still have a bit of concrete. And exactly one machine part. That's a bit low. Metal. 4. So I can get one more solar panel built. I don't think that that's going to be enough though. It'll help a little. Yeah, we're down to -6. It's still not working though. Yeah, it actually needs an overflow of water. Getting it from the tanks is not enough. I'm going to have to get it through water producers. Otherwise, it doesn't count. Oh crap. Everything's malfunctioned again. And we need more machine parts. Lovely. And the RC commander is down. There is always something. Can I build my own rovers yet? Yeah, just the dozers. In that case, I'll ship one in. Just get a couple of RC transports. And some more scarcer resources. This should allow my transports to get a lot more metal from everywhere else on the planet. Heavy machine parts. Load those up quick. You don't need a ton of them. About 12 should do. I don't like my water supplies bobbing up and down like this. Research, almost done. How are you doing? You're done! Good. Very good. So I'll have to set up a sensor tower up there, and that means that I need the RC transport to once again perform its feats of actual transportation. Let's get the RC commander already up here. The RC transport, we're gonna need a little bit of metal. And we're gonna need a few, actually 1 or 2 electronics, I think. Also, do we have concrete here? Yeah, we do. Okay, so I can build another one. Whoops. I just told the RC Explorer to go over there. I need a bit more energy. Alright, listen up. We're gonna grab some metal, insofar as there's still any left. Which well, there's not an abundance, shall we say. No metal there. Nothing there. Okay, negative. You're gonna have to get metal first. Altogether. Oh, crap. That's gonna make a mess. Okay, it stopped. We're still losing out on lots and lots of water. Why? Oh, we have a leak. We have a leak and I have no metal to fix it. Oh, that sucks. Do we still have any metal over here? Because I remember bringing some over. Yeah, here's the metal. Now I'm also going to open up the night shift over here. Making... oh, actually the afternoon shift. Making sure that I can get more people to get metals. Because that's becoming a serious, serious bottleneck at the moment. Alright, land my own rocket. Lab cleaning. Worried scientists have found spying devices in not 1, but 3 of our labs. With so many devices found, it is safe to assume that our rivals have stepped up their technological espionage game. Common sense dictates we close our labs to sniff out all spy devices. Output of research building set to minus 75% for 6 sols. We're gonna close them down for 2 days completely. And just get rid of all that spying stuff. It's gonna slow my research down a lot. Yep, good enough. Over here. Alright, you and you. Go get me metal. Priority. There's only 12 left. And whatever we dig up. But the main problem is that leak that's over here. That has to get fixed. I can also get this one. Just start building a bit... whoops. Stop. Just get another one of those metal plants. Metal extractors. Alright, you are empty. Go, go, go. Fix that leak. Please. Done. I have a pretty decent amount of rare metals, so I'm going to close up the afternoon shift here and open up the afternoon shift for the metals factory, or the metals extractor. Amplify, close that and open it here. Production per sol 11. Very good. Unemployed 16. Really? What are all these people not doing then? Oh, it might be all the children who are turning into adults. Right. In that case, night shift for the Martian University. And we have 6 people homeless at this point. I don't really know where to fit all of you. Maybe you should stop reproducing at this extreme rate. Births, not allowed. This is the only dome where they're allowed to start birthing. Oh, and maybe it doesn't help that my research labs are not working. Alright, let's get another apartment built over here. There. 21 metal, another 18 metal, and another 21 metal. Okay, I'm actually getting a decent supply again. I also have just about enough to give my resources to the Aldrin base rocket. So, permission granted. First, launch my own rocket. I still don't have enough water.
This is Mars official radio.
Ah, because I'm not generating enough power. Because there's not enough concrete over here.
From my old astrophysics professor,
Yeah.
Lincoln.
I really need jet propulsion.
Dear Colonel, I am delighted to hear that you're working on Mars. It must be fascinating. You will inspire your listeners to examine thrilling realms across space, time, and matter. You are always welcome to a full-time position on the faculty here if you ever return to Earth.
I wonder what this bonus is going to give me. The Aldrin-based trade rockets.
Dear Professor Lincoln.
Because I know that I'm helping to build something, but I don't know what I'm trying to help build. What sort of bonus I'm going to get from it. Farewell, my precious resources. It's been fun. Apartments built. So now I should have very little... There you go. No homeless people. Just a lot of people who might be looking for a job. Unemployed over here. If you're all unemployed, I can open up another work slot. Aldrin base has advanced.
The Beyond
Good.
Earth initiative needs more materials for the completion of its various
I'm going to keep
projects.
going with Aldrin base to see exactly what that's going to give me. So I know that I'm going to have to start saving up on resources yet again. But so be it. Oh, these all need to be turned on again. Because for the last couple of sols I haven't been producing fuel. Because I was saving on water production. Oh, come on. Where are my else transports at? Hello? Oh, you're going up. You just dumped... Yeah, they all just dumped their stuff. That's why I have 110 metal.
Sector scanned.
Water. We're down to 4.9. It's coming online now, but it's only just enough. We still have polymer? We do. This is going to cost me 33% production. Go for it.
Funding received.
There's my cash. Courtesy of the rare metals. 13.3 power. It's not enough. Demand 63. And over here I just need a bit of concrete. That's all. These guys are loading up. How much is there to load up here? 49, 21, 79. Yeah, but there's still plenty of metal on the surface. Like lots and lots of it. I just have to go out and get it. And the labs look like they're back online. Excellent. Martian University has 14 graduates already. We still need 11 geologists and 21 engineers. More medics, more scientists. We're gonna need more of everything. I'm gonna let these guys load up fully. And once one of them is pretty ready to go back, I'll then tell it to head back, but manually. Load up a bit of concrete and bring that over there, so I can get that additional wind turbine going. Because there we go again. Losing out on a lot of water. Okay, these... No production during the night shift, please. Stored water, 23. Alright, RC Transport 1. Go over here. Drop off. And load... Oh, actually, no, you cannot tell it to load up. Because it's full. So you won't be able to click the load button. The game's not that smart, unfortunately. RC Transport 1's coming in, this one's coming in, 60... So yeah, that's 60 metal between the two of them. There's another 22 on the other rover. RC Transport 3. Very good. Metal problems are a thing of the past.
Research complete.
Good. No more cable breaking. Power cables do not suffer, and I can get them instantly built, and they're free. Does that mean that I can extend my whole power grid? Because if it does, I might be able to get my power grid to there. I know the alternative is a bit expensive. It's a tunnel. But building a tunnel from here to there is just ridiculous. I really don't want to be doing that. Let's see if I can get a ramp built here. Just really gradually, and the RC dozer to work on that. Okay, so the next research project is in progress, the RC propulsion. After that, drone assembler, no. That's the RC commander upgrade. RC transports harvest resource faster and get another 15 transport. Let's move that to the top of the queue. So I can start harvesting everything on Mars faster. What are you doing? Oh, you're dropping it off here because you found a general depot. Great. I'll have to sort that out in a while. Alright, you dropped it off. Time to load up on the concrete. And over here. How is my supply of electronics here? Still 2 left. It'll keep me going for a little bit. At least this is going pretty quick. Building this ramp. I hope that I might be able to zigzag my way down with a power line. Can we get that large wind turbine built, please? No, my drones are too busy. This is a priority, guys. No power, no water. No water, no colonists. And yet, it is still not enough. 83% clearing the site. Alright, you may continue. 91. They're stashing all the excess materials just randomly off to the side. Oh well.
Research complete.
Transport optimization. Good. The RC transports can now bring more stuff. %, come on. Flatten it. Oh, there's still a little bit of excess waste rock here. It's like that was a small separate project. That last 5 or something. Leveling the ramp 8%. This is a very, very small ramp when you compare it to whatever we built over here. That was a big chunk out of the terrain. This one's pretty easy. There we go. Leveling the ramp 73%. Power cable from here to there. Where's my commander again? Here. Can I get this built? No. Yes, I can. I can. Excellent. So that fixes the whole power problems. I just need to make sure that there is a drone that can actually get to there. Oh, right. I sent the RC Commander over on that trip. The road trip, to make sure it could actually get to building the sensor tower up on that ridge. But I never got around to building it. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, load up the resources. There's a lot of trash out here. And just dump that over there. This section's built. This section needs power. That's the problem. No, it needs repairs, not power. Jet propulsion's almost done. Next. Amplify gets a bigger booster production. Yes. Yeah, finally we got the water situation more or less under control. Anybody home yet? No. Alright, listen up then. I need you to go home. I need to once again manually bring a couple of machine parts over, or we're gonna run into big, big trouble. With water. There you go, minus 12 water.
Select a sector to scan.
Sure, I'll just do these things over on the side. Because over here I still need a sensor tower. What are we doing? Minus 12. I have almost no water left. Turn them all off. It's gonna save me at least a little bit. Metal is more than enough. How much? Whoa, they are all failing. Hold up. We're gonna need more. Oh, they're all dropping their metals here. Great. Oh well. At least that should give my shuttles, when they become available, something to do. Resources ready. Stored water, 0.5. All water back online. Producing water, 11. Let's get another couple of water foundries, or water foundries, what the hell are those? Water producers, water extractors. Just one big round about it. And also I need more food again. See, it's easy for me to get sidetracked. Where you just go, oh yeah, I need to do this thing. I need to fix this crisis right now, or I'm going to have a big problem. And then you fix that crisis and you go, uh-oh. Now I forgot about food. And now that's going to come back to bite me. Operational. Just need to build a pipe. Metal shouldn't be really that much of a problem though. Alright, 15 water being produced. This one needs concrete. Maybe until... Actually, how long is that? Oh, it's almost done. No, I don't need to set up an intermediate way station here with another general depot. Because that is some way that I usually do it. So I set up a universal depot. Let's say a drone controller here. And then the drones take it from, let's say, the universal storages. Get a way station here, and then they bring it over there. Yeah, I know. We're already loading up food for Europe. Or metal for Europe. And then we can get the food. And with 20, I should now finally be able to start building my own food with the open farm. 29 starving colonists. Let's open up one of the fuel refineries again. And there are more planetary anomalies. Champion, Iridium, Limegrass, Lyric, and Sanctuary. Alright, well, I'll look into those in the next episode. Oh, come on. Still not enough. I'll look into those in the next episode. For now, I have been pretty occupied with getting the water, and right now it seems to be just about enough to keep the colony operational. Just about enough, although this thing still says I need to be connected to a water producer. Which I still, well, apparently don't have enough of. Hold on, the thing still thinks it's not connected? Oh, herp-a-derp. My valve was off. I never use valves. And that's what I get for it. Anyway, with that, I'm going to end the episode here. So far, pretty good. Water has been taken care of. Food should be taken care of by the open farm at this point. Metals are doing quite well. The eco-forming, or the terraforming is doing pretty well also, so that's going up nicely. What I would like to get is leaf crops and cover crops. But for that, I'm going to probably have to smash another ice meteor into Mars, which is going to require, of course, more fuel and machine parts. And I still have a lot of stuff to investigate. So, plenty to do in the next episode, which will be up in exactly a week from now. For now, thank you for watching, I hope you enjoyed it, and I shall catch you guys soon for the next episode.